Hey everyone, welcome back to Jar's Toy Emporium, and today we are starting a new series on the channel called Realizing Retail. Now, the reason we are doing a channel series like this is I realized when I got into the collecting of Funko Pops, I realized it can be kind of daunting. You know, you see a lot of other people's collections out there, and you start looking up some of the pops they have, and you realize, wow, this is a $50, $60, sometimes even $100 pop. Some of them even go higher than that. So today I wanted to do a little series that we're going to be doing on the channel. I think this is going to be a really fun time and a really great learning experience for a lot of people, not only including those watching, but me myself seeing what really is out there at retail prices. So how this series is going to work is we are going to be taking $25 maximum. Now the reason I'm doing $25 is I know that's not exactly retail prices. Most pops will go for around $15, some $18, especially with the price change. And then some exclusive sodas are really going for $18. So the reason we're doing $25 is that gives us a little bit of room to include shipping in these prices. A lot of places don't offer free shipping anymore. Shipping has gotten really expensive. So having that little bit of cushion to include some shipping in there, I think is really going to help. So we're going to be, like I said, doing only retail prices of pops or under. Now sometimes we might do a little more. Sometimes we might find a pop for $20, but it might only have $5 shipping or something like that. But nonetheless, none of these pops that I'm going to ever show you guys on this channel, with maybe the exception of a few if I think it's a pop that's really a great value deal and is the actual retail price. You do see some 3-packs that maybe go for about $35. Sometimes you see 5-packs that are about $50. Now those are all retail prices, so those will be okay to include into the series, but for the most part we're going to be staying under that $25 threshold. So to start this series out, I figured since its video is dropping on a Saturday, we would start with a soda in honor of Soda Saturday. And the first soda I have for you guys is one I was so excited to see drop. As a Star Wars collector, I felt like it would be perfect to start this series off with a Star Wars Funko product, and this actually is not going to be a pop. This is going to be the new Obi-Wan Kenobi soda that you guys can see right here that I just recently picked up. As you guys can see on the back, there is the common. And if you guys watched my video a couple days ago, you saw me open this up, which I'm going to go ahead and do now so you guys can see it. I did pull the common one, but the reason I'm showing you guys this one is I think sodas are a great addition to any Funko collection, and especially if you're a Star Wars collector, you cannot pass that soda up right there. The mold is amazing, and right now you can actually find this soda for $15 on the Funko shop. Now I'm going to post a little picture right here of the listing just to show that you guys can actually see it. That is as of today, and I just think this is a great soda to have in your collection. Now, one thing that I think a lot of people don't realize when they're building a Funko collection is it doesn't have to all be pops. I know me personally, I love including some Legos into my collection because I think they just add some versatility to it. You know, a shelf that has just pops on it can look great, but sometimes you see people add a comic book, you'll see people add sodas nowadays, Legos, like I said. So I really want to keep this in the Funko realm, but I think sodas are a great way to really add on to the shelf on your collection. Now, before we move on from sodas, one thing I really think that I enjoy the most about sodas is you can pull a chase. Now, I unfortunately did not pull the chase on that Obi-Wan Kenobi soda, which is a translucent, kind of a holographic version that is blue of him. But here's the cool thing about these sodas, right? You get one for $15, you have a 1 in 6 chance of pulling a chase. Now, you spent $15, some of these chases go for $80 to $90, some even go way above that, some usually settle around the $40 to $50 mark, unless we're talking about some of those unlimited sodas that I have not personally bought any of, but you know, sometimes those drop into the $20, $30 range, but for the most part, a soda is going to settle around $40 to $50, with the exception of some really popular characters like that Obi-Wan Kenobi. That is a soda I don't really see ever dropping below $80. So you spend $15, you have a chance of pulling something for $80, and you can see that's how you can add to the value of your collection. Now, I want to keep this, like I said, $25 and under. That's a really cool thing about sodas that you don't really get with pops, unless you get a pop that has a chance at chase, like the sodas, but not all pops are like that. So sodas give you that little gateway into adding to the value of your collection as well. Alright, next we're going to be moving into the world of Marvel. Now, if you're anything like me, huge Star Wars collector, but I'm a big Marvel fan as well, and there are some really, really great pops out there under retail prices, under $25 that we can find. And the first ones I want to talk about is Spider-Man. Now, everybody loves Spider-Man. I think he's one of the best Marvel characters, and his pops do not disappoint. Anytime that there's a new Spider-Man pop that comes out, it usually looks amazing, and usually they do make quite a bit of them. Now, the pops I'm going to be talking about today are actually 3. Now, like I said, I wanted to help people that are new to the hobby build a collection, and even some experienced collectors I feel like could learn a lot from this series, as there's a lot of great common pops out there. And the 3 I'm talking about today are the 3 Leaping Spider-Man pops. Now, unfortunately, I do not have these 3 pops that I'm going to be showing you guys up on the screen here in just a second, but that does not mean I don't think they are great pops, and there actually is a reason I don't have them. Now, the reason being I don't have them is because I was fortunate enough to find this Amazon exclusive 3-pack of those same exact Spider-Men. Now, the pops we're going to be talking about today are the individual ones, and they can be found on the Funko Shop right now for $12. $12 for 3 pops that I don't think you can go wrong with. We talk about Spider-Man in the Marvel world. He's one of the most popular characters, so Marvel collectors love to have a Spider-Man in the collection. First one we're going to be talking about is the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man that I'm going to pop up on the screen right here. And if you look at this pop, this is a great pop. We get to see Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man suited up. As you can see, he is in that leaping mold, which is why I call these the 3 Leaping Spider-Men. And as I showed you in the 3-pack, they're all jumping. So I really think that is a great pop to have in your collection. And then we're going to move on to the next one, which I think is my favorite of the 3. And I think it is by far, if you're only going to buy one of these, or if you want to buy all 3 of them, the one that I think you have to pick up is the Amazing Spider-Man. This pop looks so good. I love the eyes. I love his mold more than any of the others. I don't know why. I think maybe Andrew Garfield might be my favorite Spider-Man. I mean, I feel like those are the ones I really grew up with. I was a little older when those came out in my teens, but those movies I feel like I really stuck to more than maybe the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. So I'm a huge Andrew Garfield Spider-Man fan, and maybe that's why I have some bias towards this pop, but I really think the mold on this one is just amazing. Now, lastly, out of the 3 Leaping Spider-Man, we're going to be talking about Tom Holland Spider-Man, which I don't think you can go wrong with either. I think this pop is really great. I think the 3 of them together on a shelf look awesome. As you saw in that 3-pack that I just showed you guys, it's just a great collection to have. Having those 3 sitting on the shelf, just them on a shelf, maybe, like I said, you can include some Legos. There are a few Spider-Man sodas out there. My favorite way to display them is next to a comic book. I've seen some people get the DVD of No Way Home, and they've shown the pops with that DVD on the shelf. I just think it looks really cool, and I don't think you can go wrong with any of those 3 pops, and you can find them all for $12 on the Funko Shop, as you guys saw in those pictures. So, sticking into the Marvel world, we're going to do one more No Way Home pop that I see up on the Funko Shop right now that I think is a must-have for Spider-Man fans, and that is going to be one that I am fortunate enough to have, and that is the Ned in the Doctor Strange cloak. I don't think you can go wrong with this pop either. It is such a good mold, and really it's the first pop I'm going to be showing you guys that is an exclusive, and it is an exclusive to Walmart. If you guys watched the video I put up a couple days ago, I talked about how Walmart shipping is absolutely terrible, and I would never ever recommend you to order a Funko Pop from Walmart.com. Please stay away from that because you're just in for a world of heartbreak. But you can find that pop on the Funko Shop right now for $15. I'm going to show that listing right here, and you cannot go wrong with that pop. It is so much better than the common Ned, in my opinion, just because I love having a sticker on the pop. I think that adds to a shelf like a lot. I really think it brings a lot of color to a shelf, especially on this pop where the blue sticker really fits the theme of Spider-Man No Way Home box art, and I just don't think you can go wrong with it. Again, $15 on the Funko Shop. You know it's going to come in great condition, and I don't think it's a pop you should miss out on right now at all. So the next 3 pops we're going to talk about, if you're a fan of the Moon Knight series like I am, are 3 Moon Knight pops that I don't think you guys should be sleeping on. These pops are absolutely amazing. They are actually glow-in-the-dark pops, and they have some of the best glows I have seen ever on a Funko Pop, and I mean that. These glows are amazing. The first one we're going to start off with is Moon Knight himself. Now, this is a Hot Topic exclusive, and it's a glow-in-the-dark. So we just talked about stickers. That's some of the best fun you can have as far as the Funko collector goes, is finding these cool stickers. And then I figured, why not throw some glow-in-the-dark pops in this little series? Now, this pop is absolutely great looking. They did a great job with the mold. And like I said, I'm going to show you guys here after I finish talking about them, the glow. These pops are so good. Actually, I'll go ahead and throw that glow up on the screen right now. wow, just amazing pops. And if you're a Moon Knight collector, you cannot miss out on this Moon Knight. And I'm going to follow that up with another Walmart exclusive, Mr. Knight right here. Now the glow on this guy is just as good as his counterpart, Moon Knight. I don't think you can go wrong with these. I was an absolutely huge fan of the Moon Knight series. I think Oscar Isaac did an amazing job. I told my wife multiple times, that's some of the best acting I've ever seen in a show. This guy really knocked it out of the park. We're supposed to be getting a Moon Knight Season 2, and if the rumors are true, they're even going to be tying Kang into Moon Knight's storyline, which I cannot wait to see that. I really hope that's true, because Moon Knight is one of my favorite Marvel superheroes. And again, Mr. Knight, Moon Knight, you can't go wrong with these two pops. They glow in the dark. Together, they look amazing, and that leads us perfectly into the last pop I'm going to be showing you guys. Now, last but certainly not least, and if it wasn't for this character, the Moon Knight pops would not have their powers, and I'm going to be showing you guys Khonshu. Now, the Khonshu I'm going to be showing you guys, I don't have yet. Now, one thing I'm going to be showing you guys, if you notice in the pictures that I posted right above my head for the listings of these pops, is they were actually on Mercari. Now, we're straying away a little bit from the Funko shop, and we are talking about some Mercari pops. Now, Mercari, I'm a little newer to. Now, in the past, I was more of an eBay person until I've been recommended by a lot of people, hey, try out Mercari, there's some great deals on it, and let me tell you, I could not have been more happy with the deals I was finding. Now, the pop up on the screen right here is actually one I just bought, and I got this Khonshu for $12. Now, when you see the glow on this thing, you're going to say, how did I find this pop for $12? And it was not an anomaly. There are multiple listings that I'm popping up right here on the screen that are this pop for well under $25. After you get shipping included, I spent $19 on this pop. Sure, it's a little more than the $15 retail price, but wow, what an awesome pop for under 25 bucks. And it's a pop I don't think you can go wrong with. And when you put these three together on a shelf, and then you light them up and you see the glow together, it is absolutely spectacular. And they are three pops I don't think you should miss out on if you are a Marvel Moon Knight fan. That's going to do it for this episode of Realizing Retail. I think these pops are absolutely amazing. They are pops I don't think you guys should be missing out on. Like I said, all of them can be found for under $25 right now at the time of this video, and they're all pops that I definitely think will go up in value. I know those Spider-Man pops, when Tom Holland's already signed 3 more movies, we're already heard rumors that we're going to see Andrew and Tobey again in these next Avengers movies. These are pops that are going to go up in value, even the commons. Now, this is not one of those, I'm not doing a video type of, buy these now before they get expensive, which I absolutely love those videos. And if you're looking to watch some of those, go check out Slapshot Pops. He does an amazing job of keeping up with the Funko market, and those videos have helped me and saved me a ton of money on some pops that I really wanted to get before they got expensive. But these are all pops you can find for right around retail prices right now. I don't think you can miss out on them. They're just so good. Like I said, you'll be happy to have them. When you get them on your shelf, you'll be really happy that you bought them. And we had a nice variety in here. We had some glow-in-the-darks, we had some exclusives, we had a soda that we're definitely going to have more of on this Realizing Retail series. So I really think you guys are going to get to some really great value out of these videos. Now that leads me into this last part. If you did enjoy the video, please drop a comment down in the section below what your favorite pop was that you saw in this video. Let me know if you had any of them already, and let me know if you're going to buy any. One thing I would definitely like to do in the future is, I know people are a little skeptical when they start collecting, buying on eBay and Mercari. That's why we did mostly Funko Shop pops today. But I do think there are some really great ways I can help you guys feel more comfortable buying on those secondhand apps like eBay and Mercari. I'm going to be doing on the next episode of Realizing Retail, we're going to be breaking down some things to look for to make sure you're buying a legitimate pop from a legitimate seller. And there are things when I first started collecting that I found so valuable to me when I started buying on those sites. So I definitely think you guys should tune into that episode. And we're also going to have another great selection of pops in that episode as well. Probably just a few less, since we're going to be breaking down what to look for on these sites and just really ways to save some money and still build an awesome collection, because I want to see more people getting involved in the Funko community. I think it's one of the best places to be. It is so fun. They look amazing on your shelves. As you can see, I have a ton of them. I'm overflowing. I really need to clean up some stuff, but that's part of the fun, is figuring out ways to display it and having fun while doing so. So, if you guys did enjoy the video, Let me know in the comment section below, like I said, what your favorite one was, which one you might be picking up, and what you guys thought. If there's some other selections you guys might have, I'm always open to taking some recommendations. If you really enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. We've been having a ton of fun. We've been seeing some good growth already. And then if you guys are really interested, go check out my TikTok and my Instagram. I will link both of those in the description down below. We recently just hit over 100 followers on TikTok. I've been having a blast making those. Instagram has been a lot of fun. We're doing a post every day on Instagram for the rest of the year, so you always have something you can see. I really think you guys would enjoy that. And without further ado, that's going to be it for me for the rest of the episode. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.